trying to fast, and then like I just get to a point where I just get too hungry and then I just go and buy something stupid. Yes, yes. Chop up some potatoes. This food specifically could be everything that you need to help yourself starting to lose the weight that you want to lose. This is something that I learned last year. I was always really against for a very long period of time. This food or this thing, this idea to help someone lose weight, I was really against it for quite a long time. I can seriously understand and appreciate it now, considering how busy you get when you've got kids and you've got to work full time. The problem when it comes to weight loss is that a lot of us are unorganized. We're not prepared. Obviously, I'm doing some sort of form of food prep just here for the kids' dinner. And it's got me thinking about last year when I needed to drop about 8 kilos worth of body fat and weight to try and be a little bit more competitive in a backyard ultra, okay? Do something a little bit differently that I hadn't done prior to losing weight before, which is I was stretched for time. I realistically was away from home all the time and I didn't have an opportunity to meal prep or like just make meals that I wanted to on the spot. It was just not gonna happen. Your plate's getting fuller. You've got to do more and more as the weeks continue, and you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe decision fatigue is probably part of it as well. What's something that you could do to try and ease the pressure a little bit? And number one is meal prep, which I, for many years, couldn't stand it, and I still don't like doing it, but I'll do it if I need to. And is these prepaid meals. The prepaid meals, your U-foods and muscle meals and all these sorts of things, right? You could obviously batch cook, so you could do your own meal prep yourself. Now, without trying to sound like every other coach and every other personal trainer where you go, you got to meal prep, got to meal prep, got to meal prep, but you know what? When I was busy and I had the goal that I needed to lose, a good 8 kilos just to be semi-competitive within a running event. You know what? Like, considering how busy I was, having the prepaid meals like U-foods and I think it was muscle meals at the time, like just made everything so easy. Regardless of what protein it was and what carbs and fats and all these sorts of things, but it allowed me to seriously take a lot of the decision fatigue away when I was away from home. Now, the work that I've just come from is that I was at home. I wasn't at home nowhere near as much as what I've used to. So I had to apply some other tools to, this weight loss that I was looking at achieving, because it's not that I couldn't do it, but I was like trying to do my own meal prep or trying to fast, and then like I just get to a point where I just get too hungry and then I just go and buy something stupid. I don't know if you guys are ever the same, right? You get to a point where you're like, I'm gonna do this, and this, and then you get unorganized, and then time gets away, and you're hungry, and you're somewhere where you shouldn't be, and then next minute you're buying something that you shouldn't. So, learning this experience last year is that while it's very expensive to be buying food like that, obviously if you can meal prep yourself and you can plan your own meals and use Tupperware containers and all those sorts of things, it's going to bring the price dramatically down compared to buying U-foods or my muscle meals or something like that. But man, did it seriously help, because it just means that that's all I would just take, and then it would be something as easy as logging in along the way, and I didn't need to consume my mind anymore. I suggest I wouldn't have dropped that 8 kilos if I didn't use a system like that. So try and think that while you might feel unorganized and you might feel bombarded with decision fatigue, what diet to choose from, but you might have to look at the system overall. Are you actually, and it's not just an excuse, it's okay, are you actually physically too busy to be doing this sort of goal? So do you need a supplement type thing to come in to really aid what you were doing, right? Considering how busy some people get and how busy I was, I felt like I had no other option. And hey, I lost the weight, did what I wanted to do, and come away with a win. So definitely something for someone to think about depending on your circumstances. Anyway, shoot me any questions if you have. Let me know. Thank you.